Yo guys, OtakuOps here. How's it going? I hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm gonna play Eye of the Beholder 3. So this is as far as I know, the final game in the installment of the trilogy. It's Assault on Myth Drannor. I think I pronounced it correctly. And it was actually released in '93. So the other two games were released in '91, which I said last time was, it's kind of very rare for a sequel to come out the same year as the original game. But now they had 2 more years, right? They had time to work on the problems, the flaws, and to fix certain things to make it better. But when I was reading the reception, this is from Wikipedia, it actually sounds very disappointing. GameSpy said that the game was a classic example of a company churning out a quick sequel to a good game and simply not giving it the love and care it really deserves. So there's another one here. Gaming World's Scorpia said that everybody was expecting a spectacular sequel. Unfortunately, for several reasons, that isn't the case. She stated that the graphics were inferior to the previous games, that orally the game is a nightmare, and that the big fight at the end is a letdown. It says in brackets at the end, note, Westwood had nothing to do with it. Doesn't sound very promising, but hey, I gotta finish the trilogy, man. Like, I can't just leave it hanging. So let's jump into it and find out. And we can talk about the menu. So first of all, I just gotta say that the artwork is very, very nice. Definitely not worse than the ones we saw before. The settings are still the same as far as I know. You can apparently I heard that you couldn't import the progress, but here there is a button to do that. So why don't we try that? So the problem here is it's asking me for a save slot, and I don't remember which one was the last one. So I guess I have to find out. So the beginning is actually the exact same as game number 2. It's the exact same thing. But obviously, I guess the story is different. Eye of the Beholder 3. It has been some time since the defeat of Dran and his vile minions at the temple known as Dark Moon. Your victory over Dran has allowed the citizens of this great city to rest easy once again. Surrounded by friends and admirers in a local tavern, you relate your heroic tale to all. Suddenly, something very strange occurs outside. A man you have never seen before enters and scans the patrons until his eyes look on your party. Patrons, I should say. Hello, heroes of the realms, my master beseeches you and pleads for your help. In a forest far from the city lies what is left of an ancient city known as Myth Drannor, ruled by a most foul lich. Okay, looks like more like a vampire, but okay. My master wishes your help in restoring the city by regaining an ancient artifact from the lich. Surely you will help. With your acceptance of the quest, the stranger gathers a mystic power and transports you outside the ruined city. Dam 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 dam. Gotta love that music at the end there. I think it imports the first 4 rows, which my cleric was like in the 3rd row. I mean, behind everybody. So, okay. Well, I need my cleric. I can't play without the cleric. There's no way. The tree is barren of fruit. I have to say here first, my first reaction is the font at the bottom is not very good. I wonder, oh, okay. Suddenly there's dialogue. You there, halt! I am Florin Falconhand, leader of the Knights of Myth Drannor, and we are here to discourage any further looting from this once great city. Thieves will not be tolerated. We haven't stolen anything. We are here to fight against evil. Or you can say we are heroes from Waterdeep, here to investigate the great evil. Well, let's go with that one. Waterdeep, eh? You're a long way from home. Elminster said that a group of heroes from far away would help rid this land of evil. Much like yourselves, we are here searching for an evil that seems to have rooted itself here in these ruins. Perhaps you will have better luck than we in revealing who or what is behind this. May fortune go with you, heroes of Waterdeep. Okay, he just like suddenly appears like out of nowhere. Why doesn't he fight the ghosts? That would help. Let's have a look. Making your way through the forest, you come upon a great tomb consecrated to the fallen warriors of myth Drannor. Ancient boths high above cast shadows everywhere, which shift and darken in the grip of a sudden icy wind. Do you wish to enter the mausoleum? Not yet. There was another passage up here though, like a long abandoned road, nearly overgrown with vegetation, winds its way deeper into the forest. A sundered gate hangs ajar by one hinge, as if snapped by some creature possessed of monstrous strength or unfathomable terror. Will you follow this trail? Don't know. What? I swear I didn't do that noise. It's in the game. Somebody like laughed in a very strange way. Yeah, I think it just kind of... What the hell is going on here? Like, this is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna pray for spells. Hail adventurers, I am called Delmair Rallyhorn of Cormyr. I hunt evil like the great cat hunts its prey in the forest. I seek a sword of great power. This sword was my father's ear. He was slain by foul brigands in the forest. The bandits have long since fallen by my hand, but my father's sword eludes me. It is named Draudsimmer, the Bright Blade. It destroys undead at a touch. I seek to join a party of adventurers strong enough to help me recover Draudsimmer and put an end to the monstrous evil that has infested our land. Okay. I have encountered a slayed evil creature beyond counting in this part of forest and its surrounding lands. One thing my travels have taught me is that this evil will not long yield to my blade alone. I cannot accomplish what needs to be done on my own. You are the strongest I have encountered, and I will be honored to join your band. I have certain abilities that no other can offer. Okay, if we join our way, blah blah blah. Yeah, sure. Oh, Minotaurs. Ouch. Okay, that's... Oh, good God. This is the weirdest sounds I have ever heard Minotaurs make. Although, granted, I don't know many Minotaurs in real life. But that is just... Wow. What the hell was that? Oh. What? Oh, he's like half invisible or something? Okay, I think I got him. Wow, that guy was actually pretty tough. So yeah, I should have used my arrow. Who the hell is making these noises? Like, seriously. Oh, As you emerge from the forest into a small clearing, the ghostly form of a man appears from nowhere to confront you. Well, well, well. I see the defilers of the forest have finally come out to carve out its heart. Tell me, why should I not wither you away to nothingness as you have done to so many parts of my forest? Okay, you have a choice here. You can say, we don't want trouble, we seek a way into the city. What were we supposed to do? Ask the tree to leave? Good point. Petty fools, what do you think you can do against the evil of Myth Drannor? Better heroes than you have tried their skill at banishing the evil, and they have paid with their lives. I do know the way to the city, but I don't think you are quite worthy of that information. Maybe I should let my children just rip you limb from limb. Oh, okay. You reply, look, we don't see any need for confrontation. We do apologize for cutting down those trees, but for the greater good, we must reach the ruined city. If you really have been around for so long, why don't you share some of your lore? Perhaps with your knowledge and our might, we can restore the forest and Myth Drannor together. Grudgingly, the old man begins to speak. I suppose it would do a little harm to tell you of the history of Myth Drannor. Once, long ago, Myth Drannor was an elven camp, a community of large inhabited trees, of clear springs and pools. Later, it became an elven city, a place of needle-sharp spires of growing, hollow wood linked by treacherous suspension spans that were either railless wooden arches or precarious running ropes. The city grew in size and might with the elven communities of the western Dragon Reach over some 2,000 years until humans first came to the north shores of the Sea of the Fallen Stars. The king of the elves invited all the races, humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, and gnomes, to come in and live in harmony. Together, they could build up the defenses of the city so that the goblinkin races would not be a threat. Myth Drannor earned the name the Towers of Beauty among bards, and as the years passed and happiness reigned over all, the elves gave it the name the City of Love, in celebration of the peace and contentment enjoyed by all the races of Faerun. Yet the gods grew restless, and all things change under their hands. Greatness is always hurled down in the end. So it was with Myth Drannor, as with all great cities. The downfall of Myth Drannor began with the arrival of the creatures from the outer planes. They joined with the goblin races and overran Myth Drannor. The armies from the Shadow Realm were so numerous that for every 100 foes dispatched by the city's defenders, 1,000 more took their place. Evacuation of the city became necessary, and most of the inhabitants of the city escaped thanks to the devotion of the defenders. One defender in particular, Captain Flar, was especially heroic. He slew many of the shadow beasts with a sword that burned with a blue fire. Unfortunately for us, he fell that day, and we buried him with honors in the warrior's tomb. He will always be remembered by the children of those he saved. I too died on that fateful day, but my love for this forest and Myth Drannor kept me alive in spirit. I will protect this forest until the end of time. Perhaps, if you're truly worthy and you restore Myth Drannor, I will at least find my rest. Know that Myth Drannor and I are one, and that I alone dictate whether or not you reach the ruins. If you pass my test, I will show you the path to ruins of the great city. We will gladly take your test, you reply. The test is a simple one. Have one member of your party choose one of my books to read. Choose carefully, for all of the books are beneficial, and all of the books are harmful. Choose wisely, and you will be rewarded. Choose poorly, and you will feel Myth Drannor's wrath. Select a character who will read one of the sage's books, or press escape to cancel. Well, I don't know if it matters, but it should be like the mage because they have high intelligence. Oh, you have to choose a book. Oh boy. Let's go with daring deeds, I guess. You have chosen poorly, but perhaps another opportunity for redemption is in order. So if you're a mage, you should read the Book of Arcane Deeds. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay. So Book of Arcane Deeds is this one. Kelsey attains level 11, gaining 1 hit points. You have chosen wisely, says the ancient sage. The path will be shown to you. May fortune walk at your side, and don't cut down any more trees. Funny. Oh, okay. What the hell? There's a teleport trap here. There's no way to escape from here. I hate these guys, and like the noise. What's with? How did they? I mean, I know, like, I complained about the sound effects in the previous games, right? Sometimes it was just too much, but these sound effects are god awful. Like, I know that game testing is. I'm not sure, like, what the status of that was back in the 90s. Maybe there wasn't a lot of game testing going on in those times, but seriously, nobody played this. Like, surely at least one person must have played this, and just listening to this like audio garbage, surely you must say, you know what, that's too much. Let's cut down on that. But apparently nobody said a word, so weird. All right, at least there's a button here. So, and there's the lever, which looks like okay. All right, that looks like something inappropriate there. Captain of Myth Drannor refused to accept defeat. Okay, you need to put them down though, so all of them have to be down. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop here for now. There's a lot of enemies here, so it's very like tiring to fight them all the time. But anyway, yeah, this is Eye of the Beholder 3. Obviously, I'm gonna continue next time. And yeah, just stay tuned. Check out my Facebook page. Check out my YouTube channel. I'm sure there's stuff you'll enjoy in there. I try to do PC retro stuff, but to be honest with you, I don't have any particular set. I just do whatever I want to play. So it can be some modern stuff, it can be some old stuff. You never know what's coming up. Anyway, stay tuned, and I will see you maybe tomorrow if I have a bit of time. So yeah, but I have to edit because the amount of space this eats up is tremendous actually. So I need to free up a bit of space before I record anything new. Anyway, on that note, take care, stay safe. OtakuOps signing off.